It's 8 a.m. in 2001. I'm already late for class, my professor hates my guts, and when I finally get to my car, ready to make a desperate dash, what do I find? Some entitled woman has parked her shiny SUV sideways across the only exit, blocking me completely. What she didn't know is that her morning was about to turn into one of the worst days of her life, and I was going to enjoy every second of it. If you've ever dreamed of serving justice to someone who thought the rules didn't apply to them, hit that like button, subscribe, and get ready. Because this revenge story? Oh, it's as satisfying as it gets. It's the year 2001. I'm a college student in the south of France, living off cheap cafeteria food and sleepless study nights. That morning, I was running on maybe 2 hours of sleep, barely enough caffeine to keep my eyelids from welding shut, and a rising panic in my chest. See, I had the professor from hell. You know the type, condescending, smug, the kind of man who gets joy from reminding students how small and unworthy they are. And I was already late to his class. I rushed down to the underground garage, praying I'll make it in time. My car, my faithful, beat-up little student shitbox, is waiting. I jump in, turn the key, and freedom, right?
Nope.
The garage exit is blocked.
Completely.
And not just by any car, but a shiny black Nissan X-Trail. Brand new. Paint job so flawless it probably never saw anything rougher than a speed bump. Sitting there like it owned the damn place. And then she steps out. Now, in the south of France, locals have a word for a certain type of woman. Cagole. If you don't know what that means, let me paint the picture. Bleached blonde hair, but with 5 solid centimeters of dark roots showing. Skin so overtanned it looked like cracked leather left out in the sun. A cigarette dangling from the corner of her mouth, somehow balanced, while she loudly popped chewing gum. The moment she opened her mouth, I knew exactly what I was dealing with. I honked, rolled down my window, and, admittedly not at my politest, called out. "Excuse me, could you move your car? You're blocking the entire exit. Please. Thank you." Her response? A single raised middle finger and a sneer. "Don't get your panties in a twist, asshole. I'll be gone in 5 minutes.
Chill."
And with that, she strutted off into one of the nearby shops like she had all the time in the world. 5 minutes. Nothing. 10 minutes. Still nothing. 15 minutes. And now I was officially late. The thought of walking into class, out of breath, my professor glaring at me like I'd committed a mortal sin, it made my stomach sink. My jaw clenched so tight, I thought my teeth might crack. By now, my anger wasn't just simmering, it was boiling over. And the unfairness of it all made it so much worse. She wasn't just blocking me, she was making it clear that my time, my obligations, my stress meant nothing to her. I decided maybe I should try again, this time politely. After all, maybe she'd just been having a bad morning. So, I walked into the cafe, where she disappeared. And there she was, sitting back, cigarette in hand, laughing with friends, sipping coffee like she was the queen of the world. I swallowed my pride and asked again. "Please, can you move your car? I'm already late, and you're blocking the only exit." She didn't even hesitate. She spat out her words with venom. "Fuck off, you little shit. Can't you see I'm working here? Piss off. I'll be done in half an hour anyway, so what are you even complaining about?" The cafe went silent. Her words rang in my ears like a slap. In that moment, any shred of patience I had evaporated. She wasn't just careless, she was deliberately cruel. When someone treats you like that, something shifts inside. The injustice doesn't just sting, it brands itself into you. And all I could think was, she thinks she can walk all over me. She thinks there are no consequences. That's when the idea took root. A little smile crept onto my face, the kind you get when you know payback is coming. Because if she wasn't going to move her car willingly, then I'd make sure she regretted parking it there at all. I went back to my car, pretending to let it go. But in reality, I was already planning. First move? Call a tow truck. Illegal parking in front of a garage exit wasn't just inconsiderate, it was against the law. And while the tow truck was on its way, I added my own personal touch. See, in the trunk of my car, I happen to have a potato. Don't ask why, student life is weird. And that potato suddenly had a very important mission. I crouched down, slid it snugly into her Nissan's exhaust pipe, and gave it a firm push. Perfect fit.
Silent.
Untraceable. By the time she finally waltzed out 30 minutes later, it was too late. She strutted up to her car like nothing had happened, tossing her hair, sunglasses on, cigarette dangling. But her confidence cracked the moment she saw what was waiting. The tow truck,
The police.
and 4 completely deflated tires. Apparently, while she was inside, someone else had taken care of those little details. She stood there, mouth hanging open, ranting, screaming at the officers. Her words? A colorful mix of insults, curses, and pure entitlement. She called them pigs, idiots, you name it. And the more she screamed, the more tickets she got. First, one for illegal parking. Then, another for disorderly conduct. And finally, disrespecting the police force. Meanwhile, her SUV sat there helpless, potato firmly lodged in its exhaust like a cork in a wine bottle. And me? I sat back in my car, engine purring, finally free to leave. The sight of her pacing furiously, powerless, was like a weight lifting off my chest. To this day, I wonder if she ever noticed the potato, or if she just thought her precious car had mysteriously choked on karma itself. What I do know is this: when someone thinks they're untouchable, when they disrespect everyone around them, the universe has a way of humbling them. Sometimes, it just needs a little push. Watching her scream at the cops, her perfect day crumbling before her eyes, it was like every ounce of stress I'd carried that morning melted away. She thought she could block me, disrespect me, and walk away untouched. But in the end, she was the one trapped, humiliated, and punished. And that, my friends, was worth every second of being late. Revenge doesn't always come with fireworks. Sometimes it's quiet, simple, and poetic. A potato in an exhaust, 4 flat tires, and the universe doing the rest. Justice served, French style. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? And of course, subscribe for more stories where karma always finds its mark.